Woo-wee! FYO crew, assemble.
Dude, I love that. I love that bandana at the start of everyone. I feel like it's perfect. Oh, what's going on, man?
Not much. What are you up to tonight?
Not much, man. Still in the logo wear, man. I think that's kind of gonna be my staple, just always in the logo wear.
Sorry, boys, just making sure my phone's plugged in, got enough charge for the night.
Dude, I wanted everybody to see you fixing your hair before the podcast started.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's OCD or something, man. We don't even talk about that.
Is that a green Mountain Dew?
Yeah, this is the OG, but
Oh, gross.
I don't do the fancy shit.
No,
I don't do the fancy shit.
That's
gross
that
shit.
full flavor.
Just full 70 grams of sugar straight to the dome.
Dude, how much we drank that in high school? How didn't you get sick of that?
Just
Bro,
12 packs. We each get our own 12 pack and just crush it.
It's because fucking we were like, I know even though I wasn't in high school with you guys, but I know when Surge was out. Yeah, and fucking everything, and then like from there, I mean, it was probably fucking what was Volt or some shit like the Volt.
Oh, I don't know, Voltage maybe.
Voltage or something.
There you
yeah.
Go. I just had one of those there.
But fucking not Voltage Mountain Dew. It was like made by Pepsi or not Pepsi, but like Coke.
Jeremy was a big fan of
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was good shit. But fucking Surge, everybody was on that shit, and then. The comeback for Surge, remember?
Yeah, dude. I had never had it. That was my first time even having Surge. So
that was when it came back.
Yeah. Unless I just don't remember, but I don't think so. I don't think I ever had it before that.
Do you guys remember the like how like you had to order it and there were people like paying like $5 a can for it?
Yeah, it was absurd.
It was nuts. Like
I remember seeing like on eBay like $30 for a fucking can of Surge. I was like, holy shit! It's got cocaine in it. What's going on here?
Did they still make it, right, or did they discontinue it again?
I don't think so. I don't think they have it anymore.
That sucks. I was gonna go get a can tomorrow. Be all lit up on Mountain Dew, jacked up.
Do you guys think they'll ever start putting cocaine back in Coca-Cola, or is that just a pipe dream?
God, I wish.
Is that real? That's not real.
That was true.
Oh, it checks out.
Are you sure?
They used to put cocaine in fucking.
Which one of you was it that sent me the TikTok of like making Coke the original way?
That sounds like self-incriminating, and I won't do that.
Okay, so it was definitely Kyle, but
I was a product of the 80s, but I never had product from the 80s.
It was basically like a Coca-Cola float, and it just looked cool, and it was an old school diner as well, so those are dope.
Real.
I know they're talking about making weed legal, but when they're gonna make cocaine legal?
When they decide population control needs to be done.
I assume this already exists, but I don't know if there's like coffee shops that also are weed places, and it's like a wake and bake coffee shop, and that's what they kind of advertise is come have coffee here with a nice bowl. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice.
I mean, I feel like we should like it should be like a nightclub, but it's 80s themed. You can do a little while you're there.
My problem, dude, I'm telling you, my problem is
two different drugs.
I never had that like crazy moment of just doing that stuff, so I think I just missed out. And now I'm just too old, so I'm just like, not gonna start now.
You can't do coke when you're almost 30. No, I'm just kidding. You can do coke whenever you want. Actually,
I'm pretty sure I have
Dude,
like heart issues anyway. So
if anything, you gotta do that shit when you're like 70. That's 70. when you do. Oh, okay.
Start at 14, actually.
Yeah.
So that's like, I mean, I feel like you do it when you're older, it'll make you younger. But if you do it younger, it'll make you older.
If you do it younger, you'll end up in a grave faster, if that's what you mean.
I mean, if you do it when you're older, I mean, you're already headed to the grave, right?
But by then you have nothing to lose.
Cokeheads live forever. Think about a cokehead, and like how long has he just been around? Dude, Charlie said he was born in 85. I didn't think that.
Yeah, I was surprised
for real
to think that we were
That's
the
what
same
he said.
age.
Dude, that dude looks like he's ancient.
Wait, how old did you think he was?
Dude, I thought he was. I thought he was pushing 50.
What?
I thought he was 25 years old, bro.
I thought he was in his 20s too.
Yeah. Have you not looked at him in the face?
And he was born in 85. So
Yeah.
what is he? 30, 35,
35, pretty much.
No, I thought he was older.
Damn. Well, sorry to get off on that tangent.
Dylan's always on the hot take.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah. All right.
Should we get to
our
name the show what it is?
We'll get off that.
We're way off topic, and we haven't even gotten on topic yet. So, Kyle, you got a little bit of news on your Lakers. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that? You and Dylan discuss a little bit of NBA. I'm not really up on the player you're talking about, so I'm gonna let you guys discuss a little bit.
Yeah, no, the Lakers got a hold of Patrick Beverley. Had to give up prospect, Horton Tucker. I thought the topic was, does it make them contenders? Easy answer is no, because we already were. We were already contenders with or without Patrick Beverley. I don't know what you're laughing for. I think the hate that Russell Westbrook got last season is absolutely ridiculous. I think he comes back, especially with Darvin Ham as head coach, giving him the confidence. Him getting a new agent was interesting as well. He's got new people around him, which he needed. He had the same people with him since OKC, and it's just he's not the same player.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Beverley is huge spark plug. We needed some more perimeter defense for sure. LeBron's getting old. Russell's getting old. We didn't have a lot of perimeter defense. He's a leader. Always make the playoffs, so that's a good sign as well. I want you. You gonna crush that right now? Oh, just sips. Okay. What did you think of it?
So, Pat Bev, he's getting older. I mean, his defense is still there. His intensity is still amazing. I agree with you on Ham, though. I think he's already the second best coach that's ever coached LeBron, other than obviously Spoelstra. But yeah, man.
Shout out Mike. Shout out Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown had a raw deal everywhere else he went. I mean, LeBron built him up pretty much, and then he just kind of suffered every terrible team he went to. But anyway, yeah, Pat Bev, you say contenders, man. We couldn't even make an A seed. And I get we were hurt. But dude, is Anthony Davis gonna stay healthy? I don't think so, man. Russell Westbrook, I think he has to make a huge improvement if we're gonna make the playoffs. I think he needs to hit over 30% of his threes, which he doesn't.
He needs to be sitting in that corner putting up 500 shots.
That's all I need him to do. Yeah, that's all I need him to do. Just knock down a three every once in a while.
Ideally, they stagger minutes, man. Like LeBron needs to go out early in the first and let Russ run it off. Like Russ needs his own set of people. Mm-hmm. Stagger those minutes so LeBron and Russ aren't always on because they're the same. Like LeBron's obviously better, but they have the same type of skill sets.
Yeah.
LeBron just learned how to shoot.
Yeah. I hope Thomas Robinson can take some of the load off of.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant. Jesus, Thomas Robinson.
Dude, so with the Patrick Beverley trade, man, I know that there's a lot of rumors. That's what NBA free agency is. It's just constant nonsense. Like some of the leaks that come out are just clickbait. But if we can pull off a trade that involves Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, I'd be okay with getting rid of Russ. Like if they want to take Russ and we get Hield and Turner and just have Patrick start at the point. I mean, Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. I love Miles Turner. It means AD doesn't have to play the five and get banged up and get hurt that much. But Miles Turner can still stretch the floor, and he's a shot blocker.
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this. Do you accept a Russell Westbrook for those two?
If I'm no.
Okay.
No, I would. Okay. No, if I'm a GM, no, I'm not taking Russell Westbrook's contract. Okay. But you look at that team, and they're pretty young. Maybe he's only 1 year. So why not take a vet? They're not going to – he might get in the playoffs. He did it with Washington. But they might take on a vet just for the younger kids there. I mean, they might.
Yeah, they got Halliburton and go ahead.
Turner wants out. Turner doesn't want to be there.
Yeah. Would this move make the Lakers younger, getting Miles Turner and Hield?
Yes.
That's kind of that's kind of the goal that they want, right? Because didn't LeBron just come in and just then as soon as it happened, like everybody on the team was like instantly 32,
35.
Yeah.
35.
We picked up Lonnie Walker, who's a super athletic guard from San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
We did try to get younger. I mean, Beverly did not help that, but
we dropped Carmelo, who's 37. Can't really
pretty
play
much
him.
immobile.
Well,
He can
he
still
had
knock
to-
his shots
well,
down, but
can't
toward
really
the end of
do anymore.
toward the end of the year last year, though, he had to play a lot more because of injuries, right?
He did, and he got better throughout the year. He just can't. His legs don't work.
he's a liability on defense for sure.
I mean, if he probably would not have been out for what was it, 2 or 3 years, or
True.
like he
Yeah.
had some. He probably might have been all right.
The fact that he didn't find a team for a year is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's like you gotta be playing those minutes, putting your body through that stress. I mean, as an athlete, I mean, you can't just. I mean, once you sit, it's just like like lifting or anything. If you take a year off and then you go, you have to work back up to it. And
we need shooters, man. That's another thing because they say their offense is going to run through AD, but AD's best asset is his defense, man. When he can play the 4 position and play like free safety and just cover the whole floor, I mean, that's when he's at his best. The defense goes for him. So we got to have Buddy because what else is the offense? I know LeBron's vastly improved his 3-point shot. Beverly is average, maybe 35. I mean, he's okay.
Yeah.
I
think the one thing going for us, dude, I think the West has never been as weak as it is now, honestly. Yeah, Golden State's there. Memphis is rising.
Dallas
Dallas is the ones. Dude, the Clippers. I sleep on the Clippers all the time because they haven't pulled it off, bro.
They have. I mean, Kawhi needs. I don't know what Kawhi's doing. If he plays basketball anymore, or what is he doing?
Dude, John Wall hasn't played for 2 seasons. I don't think he's gonna be great.
God, I just love John Wall, man.
I love John Wall, and I think he fits well with that team. But
I also like John Wall.
Still got Luke Kennard. They got Robert Covington.
Luke Kennard don't play much though. I don't think Luke Kennard plays much.
He will.
I don't think so. I thought they were trying to trade him at the start of the offseason.
That'd be silly.
Yeah. They got Reggie Jackson there. So
they're going to put Paul George at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, and then Robert Covington at the 4. Just 3 incredible perimeter defenders.
Yeah. I'm not going to believe in the Clippers till I see them.
That's fair.
There's something cursed about that team, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I feel like they always get like. I mean, I'm just gonna admit that I'm a kind of I don't follow as intensely as you guys, but I always feel like the Clippers will be that team that has all the star power and then just never makes it or does anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always get good talent. And
is that all on Chris Paul?
Fall out. No, I'm not saying. I'm just like I feel like what Dylan said is true. They're cursed.
Yeah.
They're a cursed team.
No, Chris Paul was not the problem with those Clippers.
No, but it is. I mean,
when
they went to Houston, they dominated everybody up 3-1, and they lose. He's like an all-time big game no-show.
Showcase, yeah. So, but the thing is, like, so that whole Clippers thing is everybody hyped up DeAndre Jordan like he was a superstar. That man was never a superstar.
I mean, anyone who's 7 foot and athletic. 7 foot athletic guys thrive with Chris Paul. Like
every one of them. Yeah.
Throw it up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did they get Blake Griffin though in his prime though?
Well,
they had Griffin.
Dude, I'm telling you, Detroit Blake Griffin, when he put it all on the line in the playoffs, was some of the best Blake Griffin I've ever seen when he was running point forward. I wish I could have seen more of that. If he didn't have Chris Paul, maybe they don't win as many games, but he evolved as a player faster, and he was starting to get a game. And then he got hurt with Detroit, and he tried to play with it, got hurt even more. And, like, he was evolving as a playmaker and shooting as well.
So you think Detroit Pistons Blake Griffin was prime Blake Griffin?
No, but
okay.
Some players, prime Kobe is different than an older Kobe. I mean, I still don't know if I'm going, you know what I mean? Like, it's just his game developed finally, but if he would have been the only star on the team, he would have developed faster.
Maybe. What do you consider prime Kobe? 2007?
His skill set was at an all-time high, not his athleticism.
Right. You think prime Kobe was 2007?
Yes. 2007 to 9-10.
Yeah.
I mean, that's prime. Gotcha. Even though his earlier years, he's probably more athletic, scoring 80 points.
I think he was better in his later years.
Full package. Yeah.
I think he was better than in his later years, like when his team sucked compared to
2013 before he tore his Achilles. That's the most amazing things I've ever seen. The triple doubles, the passing was insane.
He was crazy. Probably could have won MVP that year, probably, if his team wasn't shit.
Was Will and his team in the playoffs, man. God.
Alrighty. So Dylan, we're gonna move on to our next subject. I know we could talk basketball. We could talk about any of these subjects all night, and basically that's what we do at work. So, like, literally, we could have like, I feel like if this ever evolved and we had our own studio, we could totally do like a daily show. I feel like that would be something that we could do because we just got that. We could talk about stuff all the time.
Dude, we just sling phones and talk sports.
Exactly.
It's a great life.
It is. It's gonna be us on Saturday too. Yo, Kyle, I'm in my my logo wear too. So.
Dude, I wore this white T-shirt under my polo today.
I like the North Face though. I like that North Face.
Yo, Dylan, hit up us with that.
Couldn't afford it
baseball.
in high school, so I buy it now as an adult.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it in high school.
There's a lot of things I couldn't afford in high school. And I'm like getting now. I'm like,
is American Eagle still cool?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Dude, I just bought some. I just bought some jeans from Tommy Hilfiger the other day.
Hey, making a comeback.
Yeah,
they work jeans or what?
They do have jeans. They do have some jeans.
That's how they work jeans though.
No.
These are for like out and about.
Yeah, when I'm walking.
Dates with the wife.
Yeah, we don't do that. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. Let's get into this Julio Rodriguez contract real quick. We don't talk much baseball here, and we won't further down the line, but I feel like we got to mention this guy's contract real quick because it's probably the most absurd thing I've ever heard. So this rookie kid, right, fresh into the NBA or fresh in the MLB, gets 14-year deal, which is crazy for baseball. $470 million, $120 million guaranteed. I mean, that's valuing him over Mike Trout, who might go down as the greatest baseball player ever. And that's saying something, man. To have
you don't think he's a franchise player?
This rookie?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're paying this, I kind of have to believe him, right?
Be super positive or super negative. Either they're going to give him this max contract, and so he knows the only thing he's focusing on is baseball. Like he knows he has a future. It's over a decade that he's with one team, or he just gets a bunch of money and becomes a fucking idiot because he's a kid. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he will. But so this deal is originally $14 million or 14 years, and they have options in his contract to make it 18 years. Can you imagine signing an 18-year contract at 21 years old?
My fucking ADHD wouldn't handle it. I don't know. In Madden, I want to play 2 or 3 seasons with a team that I'm like, boom, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
The only time I could play long career modes is NCAA. It's because I'm trying to build like a powerhouse with Iowa or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's like coaching. Yeah, that's but then even then you're cycling players out like every you're recruiting a quarterback. And you know that he's third on your depth chart, and he's going to be your quarterback, in a year next year, or you're looking for that freshman quarterback that's got that fucking 87 speed that you're going to scramble with, and you have all kinds of plans with him. But like, I don't know, like Madden, you're just like, fuck, I've been with you for 6 years, and I
won some Super Bowls. We're out. But
Good thing we're not that like with our significant other. Like 6 years, we're like, I don't know about this.
Give it time, man. I've only been in for about 3.
3. Are you looking at free agency?
Couple 5-star recruits. He's got
maybe just a trade. Maybe just a trade.
Hey, even though I am married, I can be an agent for anybody.
Is he saying Terry's on the trade block? Is what he's saying.
I'm just saying I can be an agent for anybody that's single. I'll look into your prospects, give you the best situation for you.
Yeah. Instead of like the NFL Combine, you're like, Kyle, we're gonna need you to show up at Pancake Day. Okay, you're gonna need to put on a show. A lot of ladies.
We're gonna need some chest hair. We're gonna need the fucking full Gucci on. That's what we're gonna need.
We need the chest hair. We need the chain. We need the moosed hair. Keep your hands out of your hair, okay?
I want you coming in looking like Soulja Boy. That's what I want you.
Hey, you're funny. Go with that. Don't try anything else. Okay.
Stick to the status quo, bro. Don't stick to your comfort zone.
Oh shit. So yeah, and then that's kind of. I mean, that kind of talks about what our next topic is. We've got so Kareem Hunt, great running back. Always confused me why he went to the Browns, who already had Nick Chubb. But the Browns really made it work with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Both, it seems like both of them were like getting theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But the what's your idea on what's your take on? You think the Browns should trade Hunt, or do you think they should keep him?
I mean, I think my look right now is I think Kareem Hunt still has value. And last season he declined in terms of his touches. And with Nick Chubb just evolving as probably a top 4 running back in the league right now, you kind of gotta trade it in for some value here. And they got Kareem Hunt after his little hallway incident.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the same year they got Nick Chubb. So I mean, they just kind of have always been working together. But Kareem Hunt still has value. I mean, he can be an every down back for sure. He stays healthy relatively. I mean, I think he could easily fit into any team's number one who's looking for a running back anyway.
Yeah. My take is, I think the same thing, but like at the same time, what do you think his value is? Do you think like I'm always surprised to see what teams get players for. So sometimes you see it's like you're like, oh, Kareem Hunt's on the trade block, and then you see they give him for like fucking, they'll throw in a player in like a 4th or 5th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I'm getting a 4th or 5th round pick for Kareem Hunt, I'm saying fuck it, keep him.
Yeah, I think a 3rd round
contract isn't that high. I mean, he's not an expensive player. I think he's made like $6-7 million. But the question is like, what do the Browns need? Are the Browns glaring in a position where they need to flip Kareem for something, or is it just draft asset? I mean, I don't know. I think they're in a win now mentality.
Mm-hmm.
They assume Deshaun. They paid Deshaun a fuck ton of money. I assume they think he's going to come up and shine. Keep him. Chubb, doesn't get hurt that much. But what did he play? 12 games last year. I think we looked that up.
One of them wasn't he suspended or something last year? Wasn't somebody suspended, or was that was Kareem Hunt who was suspended and Chubb shined?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I think also too. Here's an alternative take. If you have Kareem Hunt, you can extend Nick Chubb's career.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
If you don't have to put the ball in his hand 300 times, in a season, that's awesome. If he can still get to 1,000 yards on 200 carries, awesome. Maybe even 150. Put him on a timeshare. Extend his career a little bit longer, because we've seen that with was it Fred Jackson? He didn't start in the NFL until he was like older in his career, and he played into his 30s.
Yeah, so Dylan had a good point. I mean, I do, as the Browns, maybe you're worried, like if he declines even more this year, what's his value? What's his value look like now? And then what's his value look like next year if he declines? Like, it is risky to keep him, but it's also risky not to keep him. I don't know who their third stringer is.
D'Ernest something.
Oh yeah, he's a young kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's let me see, Dennis Hardy or something like that. I just saw it not too long ago because I was like, oh hey, I thought about adding him because he played a little bit last year, because it was Chubb and
Kareem Hunt's like comparison.
I don't
Who's Kareem
know.
Hunt? Yeah, I don't know.
Is
he as good as I mean, Kamara's receiving is probably top 2 in the league, but can he be a Kamara?
D'Ernest Johnson. D'Ernest Johnson's his third string.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, even like if you like, oh shoot, and then Felton Jr. Those two guys are pretty good backs too. I still think Kareem Hunt's better than them, even though he's declining. I think you keep Hunt in there, extend extend Chubb a couple years in his career. Like, cause you know he might hit peak at 30 if you do it if you keep him in there. He's like what 26, 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just re-signed Myles Garrett, correct? So, like I said, if Deshaun Watson pays off, they're a win. They're trying to win. So, yeah. Keep Kareem.
I think
Kareem. Hashtag keep Kareem.
You don't think they can flip Kareem for a wideout that they need? Because who's their wide receivers? Peoples Jones, man, he ain't a number one, dude.
Who needs a running back?
I mean, plenty of teams. I mean, New England could always use a number one. I think you thrive with Belichick. Most running backs do.
I mean, but you know damn well that the Patriots aren't going to give up much for him. That's
they never do.
That's in Belichick's MO.
They just signed Parker. So what wide receiver are they going to give Cleveland that Cleveland sends Kareem? Nikhil? Like, who else they have? They just signed Parker.
Kobe Myers.
That's a good one, I guess. He's not a 1 or he's barely a 2.
He's better than Peoples Jones, dude.
I mean, Peoples Jones was that his rookie year last year?
No, he's been there a while. He's been there a few years, but he's just never panned out because he's been behind Jarvis Landry and Odell at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans, work out something that sent Brandon Cooks for Kareem Hunt. Send Kareem Hunt to a shit team where he can maybe pad his stats, maybe because I don't know if his deal's up next year. When's his deal up?
I want to negate everything I just said. I'm a fucking idiot, and I forgot Amari Cooper was there. I'm a fucking idiot.
In Cleveland,
I forgot he was there. Forgot he was there. But anyway, go get Brandon Cooks. Get rid of Peoples Jones.
Cooks is 28 years old, though.
Cooks is so good, dude. And I think Cooks should be in his prime right now if he had some fucking talent.
And if he wasn't getting traded across the fucking league for no reason, he's thrived everywhere he went. Patriots, Saints.
You ever seen that?
I'm not trying to compare Cooks and like Cup or anybody like that, but if Cooks goes to a contending team, he has a huge season. I mean, he has just as good a season as Justin Jefferson and Brandon Cooks. I don't know if people think Jefferson's better, but I don't think that. I don't.
His route running isn't better. Brandon Cooks' route running's one of the most underrated things about him.
Yeah. Atlanta. Feel like they need to fucking send him to Atlanta for somebody.
I don't know. They got some young guys coming in.
They got Cordell Patterson, and then they got another guy coming up behind him. Algier, is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Algier.
Cordell Patterson, man, that guy is a resurrection of a football player.
Dude, I love him.
Oh my God, what a Swiss Army knife that guy is, Cordell Patterson.
Oh, dude, yeah, he reinvented himself.
Truly, switching to a back is crazy. He had to beef up too.
Yeah, I had him in like 2 of my fantasy leagues last year. I don't know about you guys, but I had a problem with fantasy football. I was in so many damn leagues last year.
Yeah, we got 2 this year. I tried to trade for Cordero today. Kyle's stingy ass wouldn't give him to me.
I need him at the flex. He's just such a
you
question
do.
mark,
You
man.
have Devin Singletary.
He could just be such a bust, dude. I would trade Singletary over Patterson. Like,
I offered you that too. I've offered some outlandish deals to a couple people that I'm waiting to hear back from.
Did you guys like the trade I did do?
No, I hated that
trade. Like it?
I thought it was terrible, dude.
Where you basically, I don't know how to say it without being, where you basically stole players. I guess that'd be a better way to say it.
I stole, yeah. You're talking about my trade.
Yeah, you stole players.
I did, and dude, he wanted Cole Kmet. I was like, take him. It's funny because I didn't even want Cole Kmet. The only reason I got Cole Kmet is because Kyle accidentally drafted him. And I was like, fuck it, I'll give you Golden Everett because I don't really care. And then he sent me that deal. I was like, fucking take it. Done.
Yeah.
Plus he offered me a lion. I wasn't going to turn that down.
Yeah. I've been trying to give you Amon St. Brown, but I need Carr. I need Carr in that trade.
DeAndre Hopkins.
That's impossible.
I gave him Terry McLaurin for DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, Marlon Mack, and I don't know if it's I don't know if it's Montrell, Washington, or some rookie receiver out of Denver.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play much.
I also gave him Justin Fields, so I'm trying to get another quarterback.
That's what I was trying. Dude, I tried to take Justin Fields from you for Derek Carr. It was a fucking hell of a swap.
Brian wouldn't take it.
Dude, I told you, man.
No, you didn't. I don't think you sent me one that just had Carr.
I literally asked you check your messages.
You wanted Chubb, and you wouldn't give me another running back though. You wouldn't give me something.
I offered you Gibson, and
You're
I
saying
offered
you would have gave me
Harris.
Derek Carr and Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah,
for Chubb.
Yeah,
and a wide receiver.
Anyways, boys, we got a podcast to do.
why would I give you a wide receiver too? Yeah. Anyway, let's move forward.
So we got a big card coming up on UFC this week. We got Cyril Gane, number one contender for the heavyweight championship. As per UFC, I know our hearts are different. We all say John Jones or Stipe. I don't know if that's what Kyle believes, but that's what I believe in my heart. Against the People's Champ, Tai Tuivasa. I call him the People's Champ because he is adored by the people, and no one likes the French.
Yeah. So winner of this, and I know they're saying whoever gets this is probably next in line. Fuck that. John Jones needs to fight Ngannou, and then the winner of this fight needs to fight Stipe, and then just go from there.
Isn't Jones and Stipe fighting in December?
No, I think they changed it because I think they said Ngannou's going to be ready now. They're saying Ngannou's going to be ready.
Well, that's good. Let's see. Stipe has gotten the shaft here, literally.
Yes.
Like he was the last champion.
Yeah.
And then he did not get a rematch.
The problem with Stipe, man, he fights maybe once, if lucky, twice a year.
He's a firefighter, man. He's out there saving lives.
I'm not disagreeing that what he is doing isn't great. He's a great individual. But I'm saying you got to be active as a champion.
Yeah. He was fighting like twice. I mean, two times a year is good for a champion. I don't think there's necessarily too many there fighting 3 times a year.
I don't know, man. Volk's kind of changed that. I think Volk and Kamaru have both changed that since they became champions.
Volk fought. Volk fought did he fight 3 times this year?
Dude, he fought Ortega. He's fought
that was a
Zombie.
Good fight.
Yeah, he fought Ortega. He fought Zombie, and he fought Holloway.
Yeah. Well, if Holloway was hurt, he otherwise fucking Korean Zombie would have fought. But then he miraculously was all right, and he was the backup for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
But Volk needs to bounce up. He needs to go up in weight.
He's the best right now.
But I think he still smashes people at 155.
Dude, I know this lightweight fight that's coming up in a couple weeks. Probably one of the hardest fights I'm ever gonna have to call or pick. But I think Volk can beat both of them. I really do.
I think the only person that can beat Volk in the in lightweight is Oliveira.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think he beats Islam, and I think he beats who else is there? Anybody in the top fucking.
There really ain't no one else that Oliveira has to fight. I don't know if he gets by Islam, man. I really don't.
You don't think Oliveira will get past him?
I don't think so. I understand he's the king of choking people, but I think Islam's just too big, man. I think he's a big lightweight, and Oliveira coming to featherweight, I don't think he.
I like how they don't even have rankings for fucking middleweight right now.
Dude, it's because the middleweight.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
Weak, bro.
He beats Poirier, hands down. He beats Gaethje, hands down.
Yeah, smokes them.
I think he has a tough fight against Makhachev, but I still think he beats him. He can beat Chandler.
Chandler,
He can beat Dariush. He can beat Fiziev, RDA, Gamrot. Gamrot, I think Gamrot would be a good fight for him.
Well, Gamrot's fighting Dariush, right? His next fight?
Yeah, I think so.
That's gonna be a good one.
But yeah, I think he fights. I think Gamrot beats Dariush. I think
so
Gamrot and Sarukian have probably the best. They have the best future at 155.
They just fought too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that was the second time they fought.
Yeah, Gamrot
Maybe.
beat him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
fights
think,
Dariush at 280. Yeah.
but dude, that division's fucking stacked. Um, is Magulov? He's tough. Jalen Turner's tough. Hooker, he's on his way out. I don't know if that's how you
I think
feel,
he's
but
done. I think he's done. I think
oh
his
yeah, didn't
last
he?
knockout was it. Thought he retired.
Okay, yeah, he did. And then Ferguson, he's fighting again soon, but I think
He's fighting 170.
yeah, but I don't even think he does anything at 170. I think he's pretty much there anymore for, I'm a gatekeeper. These people have to get past me to get into, like crack that top 10 or the top 15.
He's fighting Li Ji Liang. He's fighting him.
Li Ji Liang. Yeah,
Number
14.
14, yeah.
Yep. Welterweight's pretty tough too. I mean, besides Magny's a gamer.
I love Magny, dude.
He's just one of those guys that you can't count him out in any fight. Chiesa's good. Shavkat's going to be in the top 5 next year.
Mm-hmm.
Luque on his way down. Masvidal, God. And I know we've talked about this at work, but they call for him versus Edwards.
So
but you can't give a guy at number 9 a title fight over someone like, I like Bilal Muhammad. He's number 5.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't like skip over Bilal Muhammad because we know fucking Bilal Muhammad versus Jorge. Bilal Muhammad wins.
I think so. Yeah.
And then, but him and then the next guy I'm talking about, Burns, he is fighting Jorge.
Mm-hmm.
Or dude, it was verbalized,
Yeah. And then Bilal's fighting Sean Brady.
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff Neal. People are sleeping on Jeff Neal, man.
Oh no, not me, not anymore.
Dude, he looked so good against Luque, man. I was like, holy shit, dude, where has this guy been? Because he hadn't been showing that, and he just decimates Luque that whole fight, and it was so good.
Yeah,
and I think Jeff Neal will be. I think he can beat. I think he can beat Muhammad. I think he can beat Covington. I think end all to this, it's going to be Chimaev at the top, but not for long, because Chimaev's going to win. He's going to win the welterweight title. He's going to go whoop Adesanya's ass in middleweight, probably. If Pereira doesn't knock his ass out.
I feel like Pereira is going to do it. I'm probably going to sell my Izzy Auto card before that fight, just because I think that's about as good as the value is going to be. But watch me fucking sell it, and then he knocks out Pereira, and fucking card doubles in value. But anyways,
yeah, I don't think he does though. I don't think so, man. I think his chin hasn't been tested, and watching Pereira just blast Strickland, man, with just a little tiny check hook. It's scary.
But if you watch Adesanya versus Usman, and some other streamer said it. I was watching another fight podcast, and he's like, if you watch Izzy, and it's true, he's always skittish. He's in, he's out. He's trying not to get hit. But we've seen when he gets hit in these last few fights, against Cannonier and Vittori, even Whitaker. Yeah, Whitaker. Yeah, he gets hit by him, and then he's like, and then he fucking goes into a different mode, and then like he's got to take shit serious. But like I feel like if he gets touched by Pereira, he's not gonna have that chance to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Let me get back here, because he fucking, just like Leon did with that fucking feint. He's like, you fucking get hit by one good,
it's over. Yeah,
it's over.
And Pereira knocks people into the next fucking century. And the thing is, the thing about Adesanya, man, he reminds me so much of Anderson Silva. Like, he's got that head movement, but eventually you get caught, and I think, and if Pereira catches you with anything, it's gonna be it.
But here's the thing. I feel like Pereira gets beat by someone who is a good grappler.
For sure.
So if you get someone in there that can grapple, obviously I don't see anybody. I don't even know. Like
Vittori probably beats him.
Vittori's a grappler.
I think Vittori can beat him. I think Derek Brunson maybe.
Brunson is. I mean, but at the same time, I think he beats Brunson and Vittori. It's like we need another person that is like maybe one of these Dagestani guys.
Yeah. Kamzat smashes him, just obliterates Pereira, takes his ass down and crushes him.
Yeah,
Kamzat is the next double champion of the UFC. I'm calling that out for sure. Unless it's Volk. Volk might beat him.
Volk could be the next double.
I think Volk can beat him to it, but
I think we're gonna see more double champions here soon than we ever have. You know, McGregor did it. And then who was the next one? DC did it. I mean, and then the Nunez did it somewhere in between there too.
Nunez. And then Triple C.
Henry Cejudo. But like nobody even remembers, I think, Cejudo doing it, and that's not taking anything away from Cejudo. But I think people just don't. It's not as recent. Mm-hmm. I think he didn't he quit shortly after that.
He retired right after. The thing is about Cejudo, man, is he beats Demetrius Johnson by split decision. Fair enough. I mean, you beat the flyweight champion. And then Dillashaw comes down, gets knocked out by Cejudo. Not surprising, Cejudo or Dillashaw dropped weight. He goes up and fights Marlon Moraes, man. And that's not a title fight. Moraes isn't a title fighter. So I mean, his bantamweight title kind of has an asterisk to it.
Yeah. I think he is a solid fighter though. I think
so too. Yeah.
I mean, look, if you Mighty Mouse has been killing it in one championship.
Is he champion again? I know he lost the title fight.
I think he won it again, but that dude's.
I know it was coming up.
Like he just couldn't sell pay-per-views, and that's why they traded him.
Well, I mean, it's not really fair to him because he came out and he was knocking people out. He was beating them.
Yeah. But it's like then what they started doing was they started putting the lower weights with the bigger weights that sell. So it's like nowadays you get a pay-per-view with 2 title fights on it. You know, you get like the heavier weight and then like a lower weight fight because they just don't sell as well. So it's not their fault. You know, people want to see the bigger guys and more, you know, but like shit, the Moreno and Figueiredo fight, all 3 of those fights been phenomenal. So, I mean, I don't know.
Demetrius Johnson is won championship now. He won by flying knee.
He's getting 36 so if his does he have a contract with them?
Well, it was a trade. We traded him for Ben Askren, bro.
Which, you know,
what a tip.
Here's the thing though. God. If Askren doesn't get knocked out by that flying knee, he beats Masvidal.
Yes, but I mean, he lost right after that too, right? He lost to Dos Anjos or some shit. He lost.
Yeah, but that was like, I think he was kind of pretty much on his way out anyways. Like after that knockout, he was just kind of like, he had a questionable win against Lawler, and that set up the Jorge Masvidal fight.
Yeah.
I think he beats Masvidal, and we don't ever fucking hear about Masvidal again. He doesn't have that miracle run. We don't have to fucking deal with him having a huge ass contract. But then I just think that fucking he beats Masvidal, and then he probably has a title eliminator fight, but I don't think he would win it. It'd be against someone. I don't know who it would be against.
Probably would have been Kamaru at the time.
Oh,
Kamaru would have smashed his ass.
I bet it would have been Covington since he's
could have been
him and Covington, and then Covington would have smashed him.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah. So back to Demetrius Johnson just for a second before we switch topics again because we need to move on a little bit. But dude, I think Demetrius Johnson's champion in this flyweight division now.
Oh,
I think he beats Figueiredo and Moreno. I don't want to see them fight for a 4th fucking time. I'm sick of that shit.
Who else is gonna fight?
Well, it's what has to happen now since Moreno's interim champion. The UFC is so against making multiple title fights, but it feels like it's just been these 2 for the last fucking 4 years.
Yeah, let's just go over a couple. Let's just go over a few different fights that are gonna probably be good fights in this one. Benoit Saint Denis, he's a pretty good fighter. He's fighting a guy, Gabriel Miranda. Benoit Denis actually has a pretty good. I think he's a pretty good ground game. He's got a submission game. Those are always fun to watch. I like submission fighters and seeing cool new submissions. So I think that'll be a good fight. You want to say? We'll just kind of go off of what whatever one you don't say, I'll say, and then.
No, you're good. I think Whitaker versus Vettori is obviously going to be fight of the night.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good
or McDessie versus Hosprot, but
yeah, that's good. Charles Jourdain's fighting as well. That's a good one.
I like watching him fight.
Oh yeah, and then Hosprot. I think Hosprot's gonna be a good fight.
I think Hosprot's favored for pretty big reason. I think he knocks McDessie out, but it's gonna be a good fight.
And then our main event, Cyril Gahn versus Tuivasa.
Dude, I almost want to bet this plus 420 odds, man. Tuivasa's just got that something about him, man. I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna put that on my fight card. By the way, you guys are gonna see my fight card on Saturday when I put it out on TikTok. If you're not following me, it's at ODB Gaming. I might be changing my TikTok though handle so it might be just the FYO TikTok now, because you can change your name I think like once a month.
Yeah.
That way, if it's under the FYO one, I can go live and do shit and still have traction. But I think, I'll have that card out on Saturday. But this main event it's a
head scratcher.
Good one. It's a head scratcher. It's like on paper, Cyril Gahn is better everywhere.
Yeah, wins it 10 times out of 10 on paper.
On paper, yes, but. But Cyril Gahn put fucking Lewis to sleep. I feel Tuivasa and fucking Derek Lewis.
They're similar fighters, yeah. I really think
Tuivasa and Lewis are pretty much the same fighter. I think Tuivasa might have better cardio.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the only difference.
Yeah.
If anybody's gonna go, this fight's not gonna go 5 rounds.
No way.
Cyril Gahn's built to go 5 rounds. Look at the fucking guy.
Yeah, he is built. If Tuivasa knocks out Cyril Gahn, I'll probably run around my house naked. I'll tell you what, like one weird, and this is a weird thing, and you guys.
Kyle's like, what? Yeah. Is that why you invited me over?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The one weird thing is the last fight, Edwards when he knocked out Kamaru, dude. My first instinct was stripped down. I don't know why. Dude, I literally stripped to my underwear right after he landed that head kick. I don't know why. The house just got really hot or something, but I literally stripped.
Was your wife watching with you?
She was, and she called me fucking batshit crazy.
Was your kid awake at the time too?
He was afterwards. I jumped off my fucking couch after he landed that kick.
Oh shit. Nah, it's going to be a good card though. I think the main event is going to be definitely worth the watch. But I would say before this, I was more a historian of the game. Like I knew the big names, most of the fights. But now, since I've been like doing bets and stuff on it, I watch all the fights. Like I used to never watch all the fights. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna watch the main card. That's about it. But like I like watching these little guys that nobody really knows about yet. That's how I know like how I knew about Shavkat Rakhmonov. Like that dude's fucking crazy. He's good. I think he's gonna be in the top 5 next year. And when he does, we can come back to this podcast and we'll clip it.
Or he gets knocked out twice and we never hear from
him. Dude, like I felt about Andre Fiallo. Fiallo's fighting again here pretty soon. I
love me some Fiallo, dude. That guy is a fucking gamer. He is there to fight every time.
He will hit you like a train.
He is there to get knocked out or knock you out. That's literally, and I love that.
But yeah. Well, let's we'll move on past the UFC because we can talk about me and you could talk about UFC all night.
All night, dude. I love
all night. Tate, you want to say something about Gahn and Tuivasa?
Sorry, boys. I'm grabbing some cold pizza.
It's all right. Give us your pick, bro. Give us your pick.
Oh, I'm going Tuivasa surprise knockout in the 4th round.
That's my boy.
Oh, shit.
That's my boy.
He ain't gonna make it to the 3rd or the 4th round. I say 3rd round.
Yeah.
He ain't got the gas tank
if Tuivasa wins, it's gonna be the 2nd or 1st.
Yeah. Third round is a gonna be like a he's like getting caught in a fucking flurry from Gone, and he just throws this fucking miracle fucking punch, and it lands, and then Gone's like, "What?"
My heart is saying a round 2 knockout for Tuivasa, and he does a shoey at the end, and I will do it with him. But my head says Gone floors him with a head kick in the second.
If Tuivasa wins, your other head will be excited.
Definitely.
Definitely cold. Apparently.
Raging erection.
Raging. All right, guys. This is a topic we can all talk about. Not that we can't talk about all of them. I think we do at work. We talk about this all. We talk about all kinds of shit all the time. The Hawkeyes, they play week 1 this week. Week 1 starts. It starts Thursday. I can't remember exactly who plays this week 1 on Thursday, but I watched week 0. Week 0 was pretty fucking fun because I love football. Fucking watched Nebraska get beat by fucking Northwestern. Fucking suck it, Nebraska.
My God, dude.
Fuck
they can never get their shit figured out. Excuse me.
I got friends that are Nebraska fans, but you know, I there's nothing better than seeing fucking Scott Frost take an L.
So the Thursday matchups are Central Michigan versus Oklahoma State, West Virginia versus Pittsburgh, and VMI versus Wake Forest.
Dude, West Virginia is a fucking underdog in that game. And who's their quarterback? The guy, he just transferred.
The Alabama boy, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see who it was. It's not Deuce Hogan. That's the guy that left Iowa. West Virginia quarterback. It is JT Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. How you bet against JT Daniels? Like Pitt can't be that good. I'm taking I'm putting my money on the underdog fucking Mountaineers there.
Yeah, he's hoping to be a Heisman candidate, right?
Yeah, and obviously, if you're JT Daniels, you're gonna go to a team that's gonna give you a chance to.
You're gonna be number 1, yeah.
This
is his 5th year as well.
It's his 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go to a team that fucking not only gives you a chance to fucking to be the starter, but you're gonna compete for a bowl game. So I don't think Pitt's that good. I'm gonna go with the underdog on that game.
Mm-hmm. Is West Virginia in the ACC still?
West Virginia.
Big 12, bro.
Big 12, yeah.
Shit.
I act like I knew that, but I looked at it.
I thought they were in the ACC, dude. Big 12's strong, bro. Texas looking good too. They need a revival anyway. Texas has been fucking down since Vince Young.
Yeah, Then they've got a shit ton, and then Archie Manning's going to Texas.
Yeah, well, that's going to be their resurrection. That guy's going to be a fucking 3-time Heisman winner.
What else? Tennessee plays September 1st. You know, I like to, sometimes I don't even look at matchups. I just like to look at who's playing. Penn State and Purdue is playing as well. Northern Illinois, they're playing. I can't remember who their quarterback was. Rocky Lombardi. He was a wrestler in Iowa. He lost a state championship in overtime, and it was kind of some bullshit. But I always like to watch Northern Illinois play as well. I don't know if he's still.
Oh my God! What a game out the gate, dude! Ohio State versus Notre Dame, week 1. Holy.
Yeah, there's some good games. Like week 1 games are pretty crazy.
Yeah. Dude, so Ohio State's ranked number 2 in the nation. Notre Dame's ranked number 5. Ohio State is favored by 17 points. Holy.
I'll probably check out the Northern Illinois game because Rocky Lombardi plays. Watched him lose that state championship. Pretty crazy. Where did that go? I had the whole week 1 somewhere, but now I lost it.
Yeah, I only got top 25.
I'll probably skip through all of them, like, throughout the.
Oh, Northern Illinois FCS, aren't they?
Yep. So wow, I didn't. Where did all those games go? I could have swore I seen all of them on somewhere.
Go FCS.
FBS.
Northern Illinois plays.
I think probably some within their own division there.
Oh, Eastern Illinois.
Yeah, they'll probably. I mean that, like we say that, but like Eastern Illinois and Northern Illinois is probably a good matchup.
Dude, they're favored to win 96%.
Ah, nice.
Gonna be a blowout. Oh my God, Northern Illinois hasn't won a game. What did they do last season? They won a game last season. One game. Eastern Illinois won one game last season.
I mean, Alabama A&M, UAB. Not very many other games. Minnesota will probably. I'll probably check in on Minnesota, but I'll probably be watching Thursday night from fucking 5 to 9:30. I'll be checking out games. I got Friday off, so I can do that.
There you go.
And then they got Friday games. They get games Friday as well. Michigan State's playing. Eastern Michigan. That's where my boy Max Crosby come from. Virginia Tech's playing. Virginia Tech's a shell of their former self too, which is sad.
Yeah, they stopped becoming a powerhouse. Well, they're in the ACC, and the ACC has no one, and so you're not drawing fucking top caliber players when you're in a conference with nobody.
Illinois will be fun. I mean, Illinois is in the Big Ten, but like they got that. I'm trying to think of the running Bryce Mitchell or something like that. Is that the guy's name? Chase Brown. I was thinking Bryce Mitchell. Chase Brown scored 3 touchdowns in week 0 against Wyoming. He's on the Doak Walker list, so it'll be fun to watch him play. Yeah, I think this will be. I mean, college football's back, so it's like you want to watch those games. Sure. Saturday, Iowa's playing South Dakota State. We're at home in Kinnick Stadium. We're fucking playing South Dakota. We're back. We're gonna do the wave. We're gonna fucking go out there and win this game.
We better. And Peters better show up like he knows how to play football.
I think we got 2 running backs that are like sophomores. I think we got young running backs.
We still got Reganey. We still got
Nico.
Yeah, we still got Reganey. We're always gonna have 2 good backs.
We're always gonna have 2 good tight ends too.
Yeah. We still got Porter.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's there one more season. I think it's a redshirt team. Kyle, by the way,
dude, Oregon and Georgia play this week or on Saturday too.
Georgia will be interesting to see. They still got Stidham, right?
Yep.
He's gonna be Heisman.
Cincinnati and Arkansas. Arkansas is making a comeback. They were out of the depths of the SEC hell, that they've been in for the last few years.
They're ranked too.
Yeah. There's some good games.
Miami ranked. Ooh.
Miami, baby. Damn. I love Miami though.
I love Miami though.
I like Miami from when they were the thugs and gangsters, Oh, Florida State and LSU too on Sunday. Dang, that's a good game. That's a 6:30 game on ABC on Sunday. So we'll have some football Sunday too.
Nice. By the way, Kyle, yeah. So Jake Paul's fighting Anderson Silva in October.
Yeah,
I'll be over. Coming
Sick.
over.
Okay. Sounds
Dude.
Good.
Just come over here. Come to my house. I'll have it.
Fair.
Sure. Yeah,
Fair.
Nah.
Fair. we
Hey,
can't.
Brian, let's not steal my thunder, Brian.
Kyle, how many times have I invited you over?
I'm gonna be a newly renovated man soon with no one in the house, so it's like a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
Oh, to have the boys over.
Yeah, for sure. I got the poker table ready to go.
we'll kick back, have a few brews, watch Anderson Silva beat the fuck out of Jake Paul, have a good time.
Or we'll all cry in the corner if he fucking somehow gets knocked out by Paul.
Oh, if Jake Paul knocks out Anderson Silva, I'm walking out of the house, not saying another word.
I assume Dylan. Yeah, exactly. Mute, absolute mute. Just he'll probably talk to us the next day, maybe.
Maybe. If I better not work the next day. You matter of fact, give me the day off.